Welcome back, everyone. We have an update on what is going on right now in South Carolina. So right now, when this video is coming out, is Monday. The constitutional carry bill, if you will, is going to be voted on starting tomorrow on Tuesday. So trying to get this video out a day early, so that way everybody is aware. Right up front, there's a link down below in the video description to contact the senators who will be voting on this, and it should be an easy pass. All you need is 26 votes for cloture, meaning to stop the debate and to actually get the vote. And there are 30 Republicans in South Carolina in the Senate and 15 Democrats and one non-party aligned member. So this should be an easy thing to pass. However, right now it's not looking like it is going to be. So real quick, for anybody who didn't watch my previous video, that was kind of a shotgun video because I woke up and they said we're voting on it today. So I was trying to get the information out as best as I could. Since then, I've been talking to folks who are literally on the ground in the state Senate, talking to these folks every day, the folks at NAGR as well as Palmetto Gun Rights. And I've been talking back and forth with them as to what's really going on and what we need to happen. So again, if you didn't watch my previous video, there was a constitutional carry bill passed in the South Carolina House. It finally made it to the Senate, and the process is if the Senate passes it, it will go to the governor and be signed into law, and South Carolina will become the 27th or 28th, depending on how you count it, constitutional carry state in the country. And what do I mean by constitutional carry real quick up front? Essentially, the tenets of constitutional carry is that you have no permit required because the Constitution is the permit to carry a firearm however you see fit. It's clearly stated, i.e. the law, to avoid confusion, and that will come into play here in just a second. Can't have two different classes of gun owners. So for instance, a lot of times we have two different classes of gun owners, i.e. somebody who has a concealed permit, somebody who doesn't, right? So two different classes under a constitutional carry system. Everyone is treated the same. Additionally, it cannot ban 18 to 20-year-olds from possessing, carrying, etc. a firearm. Those are the tenets of what people who say constitutional carry is. It's going to vary a little bit in every state as to how the law actually goes through, and I should point out right now, the bill that is in front of the Senate, South Carolina Senate right now, meets all of those criteria. So it is a true constitutional carry bill. If it passes, it will go into effect in South Carolina, and people will not need a permission slip to defend themselves and their families as they see fit. It is a civil right, it is a human right, and only in the last few decades has anybody even thought it was okay to strip it away. Now, of course, the momentum is back on our side and we're gaining our rights back, and that's what we're here to talk about today. So a few things to kind of go over here and let you guys know what's going on. So right up front, like I said, there's 30 Republicans. It needs 26 to end cloture, meaning end the debate, go to vote. The problems that we're having right now with the Republicans are going to come out of the Myrtle Beach as well as the Charleston area. And this is very similar. Right now I'm filming in Florida. This is very similar to what we had, the issue we've had in Florida. Those areas have very powerful chambers of commerce that support these candidates, that get them elected, that give them a lot of campaign money. And those chambers of commerce fear that constitutional carry will damage tourism. That has been proven 1,000,000 times in several other states to not be the case, but that is the illogical fear that they have. And so literally all of the issues that we're having of folks trying to amend things are coming from those two areas, Charleston and Myrtle Beach. And the problem with that is if you add an amendment to this bill, there's like a standard, I'm not sure exactly what it is legally speaking, but if it just changes it a little bit, not a major change to the law, then it can still go forward and go to the governor for signature and pass. However, if some of these amendments are substantial and if some of these amendments go in, then it will have to go back to the House, be voted on, come back to the Senate, be voted on with the amendment process again, and then go to the governor. And there is no guarantee that that will happen. And this process right now has already taken years to happen. We don't want more years for it to happen. So what we want, just to be clear, the pro-gun folks, we want it to go through as it is, no amendments, go to the governor. But they're putting forward amendments, and there's gentleman here, I will roll in my conversation I had with him on Facebook, and to his credit, I want to be fair, this state senator here at least is willing to talk about it, and I believe his heart's in the right place. I watched his speech during the debate, and I think his heart's in the right place, i.e. I don't think he's anti-gun or anything like that. I just think he doesn't understand the the immediacy that this needs to get passed. Basically everything he's saying in this Facebook conversation that I'm having with him as well, it can be passed in a separate bill. So this bill can be passed the way it is right now, and if they want to make amendments going down the road and change it up, that can be passed in a separate bill through a separate piece of legislation. And delaying it the way he is with the, or the way he wants to rather, with the amendments, could make it so that it never happens. For folks who are familiar with what happened last year in North Carolina, basically the same thing happened, and guess what we don't have in North Carolina right now? We don't have constitutional carry because of a very similar situation like this. So that is one of the people that we need to get on our side to have it go through. Additionally, take a look at the video here from this state senator.
Their rights to the Second Amendment, we have flexibility there. So it's individual states can and the standard has been set by the federal government, and but we can be more restrictive. My amendment gives us a process where we can. I mean, it's really short. It's 3 lines long, but just gives us a process if the state has a good faith belief that this is a truly dangerous person and there's somebody that it's warranted to restrict those gun rights for a period of time.
So that guy is clearly I believe in the Second Amendment, but kind of guy. He's one of the guys that we need to get over. He is from the Myrtle Beach area, if you guys don't recognize that. And with that, I just want to note again that the vote is starting on Tuesday. This video will be going out on Monday. Talking to the folks that I talked to at the different organizations, their goal is to have it wrapped up by Thursday. So this process is going to happen very fast. Again, if you know anyone in South Carolina, share this video with them so that way they can click the link in the video description and let the state senators know that they want a true constitutional carry bill in South Carolina. And if not, the election's coming up and they are all on the ballot. So a message will be sent either way. That is what we want. And again, if any of these guys want to change it after that, fine, we'll have that debate then. But right now we need to get this passed. But I should say that this is very analogous to what happened in North Carolina, like I just said, very analogous to what happened in Florida. And for those of you guys out there in Louisiana and several other states that are looking at potentially getting constitutional carry this year, you need to be very aware of what these types of tactics are by I believe in the Second Amendment, but folks, and how they can cause you to not have the rights that you should have, because of course a right delayed is a right denied. So that, I suppose, really is it, guys. That's the summary of the video. I need you guys to share this everywhere, get active, and contact these folks. And if you're new here and you like this type of information, definitely subscribe. If you've done that and you're not seeing 2 to 4 videos a week here on the channel, you can sign up for the email at the website here on your screen. That email goes out once a month. It has all the videos since the previous month's email went out. So that way there's no big tech giant censoring your eyes for my content. Additionally, if you guys like daily deals, optics, guns, ammo, etc., I send out a daily deals email every day, and you can sign up for that at the website here on your screen. It has 8 of the best deals that we find around the internet. So if you're looking for them, they'll be in there. And if it's in the email, it's the cheapest I know of anywhere for that particular item on that particular day. So that way it saves you guys some time and saves you some money. Also, check out MrGunsandGear.com. We're making some changes over there, some things you guys might like. So definitely check that out. And follow the folks who are supporting this. Links to join NAGR as well as Palmetto Gun Rights will be down below as well. These are the folks every day out there fighting against the unlimited budget of the federal government. And we need to support those organizations to restore our rights. I think that's pretty much it. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.